Hey, what is up guys? I'm here today with a special video that actually is something I've actually waited a long time to do, because this is actually worth it at the point now than when Call of Duty first came out. Now, when Call of Duty first came out, everything was not equal. It was actually kind of decent, but things started to go wrong when you start getting into a month into the game. Now, I'm going to name a couple classes today, actually 8 of them, and I'm going to name a couple tips that you guys can actually do and a couple game modes that you can actually play to actually get to the Master Prestige on Call of Duty. I am not at a Master Prestige right now, but I am at the 6th Prestige, and I've got here because I've actually used these strategies that I use already. Now, double XP weekends will actually help you a lot. We're actually in one now. This video was uploaded 30 minutes after a double XP weekend, so I hope you guys enjoyed that, and this will actually help you throughout the double XP weekend. Now, my first tip of this is actually play on the game mode that is Domination, or play on Team Deathmatch. Now, Domination, the game is actually longer and all this other stuff, but if you guys ever play like Search and Destroy and stuff, you get the same amount of points as you do in Domination, and in Domination you can get as many kills as you want to. You can play Hardpoint or any of those things. Now, another tip before you get into this or get more deeper into the video, I'm going to tell you guys that this is something that it goes per person. Now, every person has a different little strategy or anything like that. Every person has something different, opinions or anything. If these weapons don't work for you, then they don't work for you. But these are actually ones that have worked with a lot of people, and I'm going to recommend them today, and they actually worked for me as well. Now, when you play on bigger maps, use snipers, and I'm actually going to list a bunch of submachine guns and assault rifles here today, but mostly submachine guns. And I'm going to actually list one light machine gun and one sniper, because I don't use a sniper, and I'm going to also list a shotgun. But I haven't used shotguns in a long time. I don't use light machine guns a lot, and I don't use snipers a lot. Now, if there's a big map, I would use a sniper, but that's the only time I would use it. Now, I'm going to go into telling guys a little bit about leveling up. Leveling up is actually going to get you a lot, and if you prestige, I would recommend you use your token, the class token thing. You can actually go and buy a class. Now, I would actually recommend you to use the token to get the class, so you can actually have more classes, and so you don't have to go and switch your classes every game. Now, sometimes you have to do that if a weapon is actually, like, when Call of Duty updates, they actually nerf some weapons, and it kind of sucks because they do it to every update. They usually use one weapon to nerf, and that's the stupidest thing ever. Like the FAL, that was a good weapon, and it was actually overpowered when I had a select fire on it. It was actually overpowered, and they nerfed it so it wasn't overpowered anymore, and the gun actually does suck now. I don't know how people kill me with it, but I've actually heard that your internet actually affects your gameplay as well, but it's not as much as you would think. You can't really tell. And the sniper thing, that's the sniper nerf I told you guys about, that actually I've actually seen a lot of snipers tell me in the comments below that video that there's actually, you can tell from the 4 seconds to the 2 seconds to the 2 seconds to 4 seconds, basically, to how your sniping affects you. Now, that video was very successful for right now. I get like a bunch of views on it every other hour, so that's a good thing. Now, first class, I'm going to tell you guys, this is one that I've actually told you guys in the best class setup, and that's actually a really good thing. And I'm going to tell you, I use the same perks every class that I use this with. I use the same perks every time, because these are the perks that actually work for me as well. Now, MSMC with the foregrip and the adjustable stock, this will actually keep your weapon to stay still, and it's actually very accurate when you do that. The secondary is the Cap 40, and it's optional to put the extended clip on there. Now, the perks, perk 1 is lightweight, perk 2 is toughness, and perk 3 is dexterity. Lethals, I always keep mine the same. I usually use grenade or tactical times 2 concussion. Now, if you have the extended clip on there, you have to take off one of those tacticals, and that's really something that you don't need, is 2 concussions really. And if you guys want to change your lethal to one of those sticky grenades, or you guys want to go to a one of those landmines, you can actually do that. That is very useful as well. I don't like C4 being thrown and blowing up. That is not really how you use C4. You usually stick it on a wall, wait for somebody and blow it up. Now, class 2 is the M27 with the foregrip and the reflex sight. This is actually the weapon I just did on the best class setup. And perks are 4, the perks 1's lightweight, perk 2 is toughness, and perk 3 is the actually dexterity. Now, class 3. Now, this is one I've actually done. I've done actually on a best class of the week as well. Now, this one's the Scorpion Evo with the foregrip and adjustable stock. Perk 1 is the lightweight, perk 2 is the toughness, and dexterity is actually perk 3. Now, if you guys actually noticed, my lethal and the tactical is still the same on both of these weapons. Now, class 4 is actually the Vector, the K10, with a foregrip and a suppressor, this will actually keep your weapon really steady. And as a iron sights on, I really like, so it really doesn't matter how you use it. The weapon is really good by itself. They have actually nerfed it up to where it's not nerfed, it's not bad, it's actually really good now. And I like that. And maybe the next update will take that down, but I hope it doesn't. The MSMC is actually like that now, but the perks are same. Perk 1 is the lightweight, perk 2 is the toughness, and perk 3 is the extoring. Now, you got to think with these weapons, they're actually, I'm going through them fast because these weapons I've already done before, and actually these 4 classes right here have actually done in best class setups, and that's going to actually tell you guys to go back there. I'm going to tell you guys to go there. I'm going to have that in the description below if you guys want to go check those out. That is the first 4 classes I've actually done on the best class setup, and actually, if they're on the best class setup, that means that's really good. Now, the Vector isn't actually on there yet. That will be one of the actually classes, and I will have another class set up this week, as if you guys want to come back, or next week. Okay, class 5. This is actually a weapon I really haven't done. I think I've done it on a vice class maybe. I don't know, but it's the PDW 57 with a foregrip and a adjustable stock. This weapon is actually kind of recoily when you don't have this stuff on there. One reason I double up with the foregrip and the adjustable stock is because it really needs it, because the gun actually sways a lot when you shoot it, and I really don't like that. The perk 1 is actually the lightweight, perk 2 is toughness, and perk 3 is actually the extory. Now, class 6. This is one I'm going to recommend to you guys if you guys like light machine guns. If you guys don't like it, don't use it. It's the MK48 EO Tech sight and the foregrip. Now, this weapon does have a little bit of sway, and this is also a weapon that's already unlocked when you get the when you prestige or whatever, when you already have the game. Now, this weapon, I don't use it a lot. One reason is because the secondary is SMAW or SMAW. That is a rocket launcher, which I only use this class when there's actually air support or something up in the air. That's the only time I really use it, or a certain game type that actually has a lot of people sending stuff in the air. Now, the perk 1 is still lightweight, perk 2 is toughness, and perk 3 is the extory. Now, I'm going to tell you something about these perks. These perks don't always have to be the same as mine. It's whatever your body is adapt to on the game, whatever you adapted to in the game when you first played it, or whenever, like, see, I use this stuff on, like, submachine guns because it makes me faster when I shoot and everything. Pull up the gun fast, shoot fast, and I don't sway when I shoot, so that's a good thing. When I get shot, I don't sway. That's one thing I like about these classes. That's why I have them. Now, the class 7 is actually going to be a optional class as well, because it's a shotgun, the R870 MCS. Okay, now that is I have a long barrel on that, and I have adjustable stock. Now, this really was awesome. I think they actually nerfed it a little bit when they first had the game out, or a couple months afterwards, because the gun actually got really good. And for some reason, when they update the game, one weapon goes out of whack, and they don't know why. It just goes out of whack, and it's something like that. And also, I would actually recommend the Peacekeeper, but I don't have the Peacekeeper. That's one reason I don't really have that in the best class, because I don't have that map pack yet, which I'm going to get the next the one that just came out, and the first one. I have the second one, but I just don't have those for the last one and the first one. Now, this, I still have the same perks on there, the lightweight, the toughness, and the extory. I still have those on there. That's perk 1, perk 2, and perk 3. I still have those on there because they're it's good for a shotgun, because you can pull up the gun really fast, and you don't, like, when you have the shotguns have recoil, so that's one reason I have toughness on there. And lightweight is to run fast in case somebody because you want to get close quarters so you can shoot them. Now, that's why I have lightweight on there. Now, class 8. Now, this is actually one that I have optional all the time, because one reason it's optional, because it's a sniper. Now, I don't really use snipers, and they were just nerfed, but this is for long, like, range shots, because it's because the snipers are still good if you hardscope. Now, you have to have the shot on them, though. That's the thing. You have to be hardscoped in a couple minutes, because those 2 to 4 seconds will actually get to you, and you will shoot behind them or in front of them, or you'll just shoot way off. I've really noticed that. Now, the DSR 50 with a variable zoom and the full metal jacket. Now, why is the variable zoom on there? Because it's a long range shot. That's what I'm telling you guys to do that with. And the full metal jacket is to go through things so you can shoot somebody like through a wall or something. That's the good thing about that. Now, that's the takeover of FMJ. Now, perk 1 is lightweight, perk 2 is toughness, and perk 3 is DX story. Why is toughness on there? Because not because of recoil or anything, it's because when you get shot when you're a sniper, your sniper will move up so you can't get the shot on them. That's why you still have that on there. The DX story is so you can pull up the weapon real fast, which you really don't need with the sniper, but it's good to have. The lightweight is just to run away from anybody that comes near you. And that's all the class I'm going to recommend, but I'm going to recommend a couple other things when you play the game, is to really use your challenges wisely. So use your challenges to actually get leveled up, and I would recommend you to use double XP for this challenge thing, so you can like move up and actually try to get all the attachments for your weapons, so you can actually play through them or play with them, so you can have so you get like points for it, so you can get the XP from that, and that's really good to do when you get the new like weapons, or when you level them up you get XP from it. That's a good thing to do, to have, and all that other good stuff. Now, I'm going to remind you guys, all these guns have the same secondary except for the light machine gun glass. The secondaries on all of them are the Cap 40, just because you want a machine gun pistol to go through with this, and if you put an extended mag on there, it will actually make you shoot faster. That's a really good thing about that. And wild cards, I really don't use those because I don't see the point for it. And if you guys want to, you can actually use the one that actually gives you 3 perks on the first weapon, and that would be really good for your weapon. It could make it a lot better, but if you have to do that, just take out tactical. That's all I gotta say. Or you can take out your lethals if you don't use them. Now, I'm gonna tell you guys to use this double XP weekend that you guys have today, and for the whole weekend until Monday on 10 a.m. That's when this one started. Is today at 10 a.m. This video goes up to 10:30. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little video. I have this like here I gave you guys. This is a Master Prestige video if you guys want to recommend this to anybody of any of your friends or anything, and I'll actually tell you guys a little big tip. If you guys ever play this game, make sure you still have friends with you if you want to level up good, because you know what your team's doing, you have your subject, and you can do your object really good in the game, so you can get those points. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you guys really want to leave a like, please leave that like, hit that like button for me, and please favorite this video. If you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like, and please comment on this video. Comment if you guys want to get a shout out on the Shout Out Sunday. Please subscribe, and all those requirements will be in the description below. You don't have to have a subscriber account. A certain one, and you don't have to have a view count. You don't have to have any of those things. It's just go read the requirements and you guys will understand. Now, if you guys want to have ask a question for my Q&A Mondays, please do that as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a like and please comment on this video. Please favorite this video, share it with everybody, share it with your friends, family, whatever your Xbox friends and all this other stuff. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please do that stuff. So if any of you are new, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys next video. See you guys later, and bye.
On this beat, had to go and get it in. Knock on your door, baby, come and let me in. I'm here to ride it out, so baby, settle in. I'll be your remedy, call me your medicine. That's right, your doctor, yeah, have a little sip of this vodka. Let's get to the physical part of this examination, call me your proctor. So finish your